Hello everyone, this is Okoyemi. Welcome to my Forex trading course. Um, the last lesson, which was lesson 5, we talked about what is a lot in Forex, types of Forex orders, demonstrate your way to success. Forex trading is not a get-rich-quick history of Forex trading. We talk about different types of lots. We say we have standard, mini, micro, nano. I'm just doing a recap. Then we talked about types of orders. So we have the market orders, we have the limit entry orders, we have the stop entry order, we have the stop loss order, we have trailing stop. Now, and then we also talk about demo trade, your way to success. Say before you start trading, you have to practice. That's what we call demo trading. You open a demo account, and then you start practicing as after you have gained the education, not that you just go and open a demo account when you have no education, when you don't know anything. If you do that, you won't progress in it, because you just be gambling. You'll be gambling. Why? Because you don't have the education. Uh, I also said that demo account is just the same way. It's the same as a real account. The only difference is the money. Real account, your money is there. Demo account is free. It's a virtual money. They also told you that forex trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So if you have that mindset that once you get to forex, you make millions overnight or billions overnight. Forex is not like that. If you take it like that, you will risk more. You will over risk because you want to make it overnight, and you will not follow the rules. You won't follow the rules, and if you don't follow the rules, you lose your money. And we also talk about the history of retail forex brokers. Now, let's go to the main lesson for the day, which is lesson 6. We just have 2 outlines: types of forex brokers and the crucial things to consider when choosing a forex broker. Before I continue, if you are new to this channel, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Then hit the notification button so that when I post the next video, which is lesson 7, you'll be able to get the notification. Now, let's get started. Types of forex brokers. Look at this diagram. Types of forex brokers. There are 2 types of forex brokers. You have the dealing desk. We have the no dealing desk. The dealing desk, they operate as a market maker. The no dealing desk, they operate through STP or ECM plus STP. What is STP? Straight through processing. What is ECM? Electronic Communication Network. Now, let's continue. Now, dealing desk forex broker. Who is a dealing desk forex broker? Forex brokers that operate through dealing desk brokers make money through spreads and providing liquidity to their clients. Also called market makers, as I showed you in the diagram. Dealing desk brokers literally create a market for their clients, meaning they often take the other side of a client's trade. While you may think that there is a conflict of interest, there really isn't. Market makers provide both a sell and buy quote, which means that they are filling both buy and sell orders of their clients. They are indifferent to the decisions of an individual trader. So if you have a forex broker, that is a dealing desk forex broker, as you trade, let's say you buy. When you buy, they take the other side of your trade, which is sell. So they take both sides. If you sell, they take the buy. So when you win, the other side, which is sell, they trade it. So they do both for their clients in order to make money. Since market makers control the prices at which orders are filled, it also follows that there is a very little risk for them to set fixed spreads. Also, clients of dealing desk brokers do not see the real interbank market rates. They don't see the real interbank market rates. Though the competition among brokers is so stiff that the rates offered by dealing desk brokers are close, if not the same, to the interbank rates. Let's say you place a buy order for Euro USD for 100,000 units with your dealing desk broker. Now, to fill you, your broker will first try to find a matching sell order from his other clients or pass your trade on to his liquidity provider. That is a sizable entity that readily buys or sells a financial asset. So when you, as I said before, when you buy, they pass the other side. So they do both, the buy and the selling order for their clients. The no dealing desk forex brokers. As the name suggests, no dealing desk brokers do not pass their clients' orders through a dealing desk. This means that they do not take the other side of their client's trade, as they simply link two parties together. No dealing desks are like bridge builders. They are like builders. They build a structure over an otherwise impassable or hard to pass terrain to connect two areas. NDDs can either charge a very small commission for trading or just put a markup by increasing the spread slightly. So no dealing desks, they don't take the other side of their client's trade. So no dealing desk brokers can either be straight through process or straight through process plus electronic communication network. That's the way. So they can either be straight through process or straight through process and electronic communication network. Now, what is an STP? That's straight through process broker. When do you say a broker is an STP broker? Some brokers claim that they are true ECN brokers, but in reality, they merely have a straight through processing system. Forex brokers that have an STP system route their orders of their clients. Route the orders of their clients directly to their liquidity providers, who have access to the interbank market. NDD STP brokers usually have many liquidity providers, with each provider quoting his own bid and ask price. Let's say your NDD STP brokers has 3 liquidity providers. In their system, they will see 3 different pairs of bids and ask quotes. Let's say your NDD brokers has 3 different liquidity providers in their system. They will see 3 different pairs of bid and ask quotes like this. Can you see liquidity provider A? Let's see, the bid is 1.2998. The ask is 1.3001. Liquidity provider B, 1.2999. Ask is 1.3001. Liquidity provider C, 1.3000. Ask is 1.3002. Now, their system then solves their bid and ask quotes from best to worst. In this case, the best price in the bid side is 1.3000. You want to sell high, so meaning you are selling high. And the best price on the ask side is 1.3001, as you want to buy low. You know, you always buy at a lower price and sell at a higher price. So the bid ask is now 1.300 slash 1.3001. So that is the bid so ask price. So they pick the best for you. Now, to compensate them for their trouble, your broker has a small usual fixed markup. If their policy to add a 1 pip markup, the quote you will see on your platform will be 1.299 slash 1.3002. They will just add a markup just to make that their own compensation of commission of transaction cost. So they will just add a pip to it. You will see a 3 pip spread. The 1 pip spread turns into a 3 pip spread for you. So they won't give you directly as their liquidity provider gave it to them. So they will add their own pips just to make that their own transaction cost. So when you decide to buy 100,000 units of euro US dollar at 1.3002, your order is sent through your broker and then routed to either liquidity provider A or B. If your order is acknowledged, liquidity provider A or B will have a short position of 100,000 units of euro US dollars 1.3001, and you will have a long position of 100,000 units of euro US dollars at 1.3002. Your broker will earn 1 pip in revenue. So that's how they make their money. Now, what is an ECN broker? Through ECN brokers, on the other hand, allow the orders of their clients to interact with the orders of other participants in the ECN. Participants could be banks, retail traders, hedge funds, and even other brokers. In essence, participants trade against each other by offering their best bid and ask prices. ECNs also allow their clients to see the depth of market. Depth of market displays where the buy and sell orders of other market participants are. Because of the nature ECN, it is very difficult to slap on a fixed markup. So ECN brokers usually get compensated through a small commission. And crucial things to consider before choosing a Forex broker. What are the things you need to consider before choosing a broker? Number one, security. The first and foremost characteristics that a good broker must have is a high level of security. Fortunately, checking the credibility of a Forex broker isn't very hard. There are regulatory agencies all over the world that separate the trustworthy from the fraudulent. Below is a list of countries with their corresponding regulatory bodies. Now, what are we trying to say here? Before you choose a Forex broker, you must make sure that they are regulated under these regulatory bodies. Now, in the United States, we have the National Futures Association and Commodity Futures Trading Commission. We have in the United Kingdom, we have the Financial Conduct Authority and Prudential Regulatory Authority. In Australia, we have the Australian Securities and Investment Commission. In Switzerland, we have the Swiss Federal Banking Commission. In Germany, we have the Bundesanstalt for Finanzielle Sourcing. In France, we have Autorisé de Marchés Financiers. In Canada, we have the Autorisé de Marchés Financiers. So these are the regulatory bodies. So if your Forex brokers is not under any of this, is not regulated, run away. It means they can do anything. They can do anything to your money, and you can't do anything about it. So it means your money is not secure if they are not regulated by the recognized regulatory bodies. Now, the second one is the transaction cost. The transaction cost. No matter what kind of currency trader you are, like it or not, you will always be subject to transaction cost. So before you choose a broker, you check their transaction cost. Is it too high or too low? So every single time you enter a trade, you will have to pay for either the Forex spread or a commission. So it is only natural to look for the most affordable and cheapest rate. Sometimes you may need to sacrifice those transactions for a more reliable Forex broker. Make sure you know if you need tight spreads for your type of trading, and then review your available options. It's all about finding the correct balance between security and low transaction cost. Their security may be okay, but their transaction cost is too high. Their transaction cost will be low, but low security. They are not regulated. So which one do you choose? Rather, you choose the one that has both. Which one do you choose? That depends on you. You can choose the one that has both. You can choose the one that has security. I would rather choose the one that has security, and maybe the transaction cost is low also. So number 3, deposit and withdrawal. Good FX brokers will allow you to deposit funds and withdraw your earnings hassle-free. Brokers really have no reason to make it hard for you to withdraw your profit, because the only reason they hold your fund is to facilitate trading. Your broker only owes your money to make trading easier, so there is no reason for you to have a hard time getting the profits you have earned. Your broker should make sure that the withdrawal process is speedy and smooth. So how do you also know a reliable forex broker? Their deposit and withdrawal must be easy. So on their deposit is easy, but their withdrawal is cumbersome. When it's time to withdraw, that's when you now start seeing some delay. So then their means of deposit and withdrawal. Some use MasterCard, Bitcoin, e-wallet like Skrill, Nintella, Perfect Money, and so on. So a good forex broker must be able to provide various means of deposit and withdrawal, not only deposit. Because some forex broker, when you see their platform, once you check deposit, you see a lot of means, a lot of ways you can deposit. But when you check withdrawal, you either see maybe 1 or maybe 2 or 3, very few. But deposit, there are so many means. Number 4, trading platform. In online forex trading, most trading activity happens through the brokers trading platform. This means that the trading platform of your broker must be user friendly and stable. Now, a lot of forex brokers, they use what I call the MetaTrader 4, MT4. So a lot of them now customize it for themselves, but it's still the same MetaTrader 4. That's what we use to trade forex. Here is it. Here, let me show you. Let me show you a MetaTrader 4 here. This is a MetaTrader 4. So I switch on my internet. You see, it come up now. So these are trades that I have on. You see, these are quotes. See, look at these quotes. The ask, as I told you, the ask price is the first one. The quote is the second one. So on like that. So this is the platform which most forex brokers use to trade. So there are some that have their own platform. They don't use MetaTrader 4. But most forex brokers use MetaTrader 4. So let's continue. When looking for a broker, always check what his trading platform has to offer. Does he offer free news feed? Some will send you news like economic news that will help you. How about easy to use technical and charting tools? Technical and charting tools. That's those tools you will use to make your analysis. When we get there, we shall talk about tools. various tools like the moving average, Bollinger Bands, and so on. When we get there, we shall talk about it. Does it present you with all the information you will need to trade properly? So these are the things you have to consider before choosing a Forex broker. Then the execution. It is mandated that your broker fee you in the best possible price for your orders. Under normal market conditions, e.g., normal liquidity, no important news release or surprise events. That's under normal conditions. There really is no reason for your broker not to fee you at or very close to the market price you see when you click the buy or sell. Now look at this. Let me go to my trader 4 again. See, look at this. Let's say I want to sell Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Look at, you can see, if I want to, okay, let me click it. New order. See, if I want to sell, I'll click on sell here. If I want to buy, I click on buy here. So if I click on sell, it means I'm selling at 83,706. But you can see that it's moving. You can see that it's not static. It's moving. So let's say I want to sell at 83,720. Once I click sell, you can see that it has moved. That is moving. It's moving. So it must be close. Then your internet must also be fast, so that you be able to pick the best price. You not go and pay a price that is far from where you want to buy or sell. That's execution. Then the next one is customer service. Their customer service must be okay. That means if you have a complaint, how do they respond to your complaint? How do they resolve your issues? So these are the things you must check. If you send an email, how often? How do they reply? Do they reply on time, or they don't even reply at all? If you have a Forex broker like that doesn't reply email, that means there's problem. That means you can't deal with it. There must be a good customer service. Some will even provide chatting. You chat with them. So brokers aren't perfect, and therefore you must pick a broker that you could easily contact when problems arise. The competence of brokers when dealing with accounts or technical support issue is just as important as their performance on executing trades. Brokers may be kind and helpful during the account opening process, but have terrible after-sales support. So these are the things you must consider. So that's the end of today's lesson. And the next lesson, the next class, shall start the real Forex trading. We'll go into the market analysis. Analysis is what makes you a professional Forex trader. So from next week, we shall go into the real Forex trading. All these ones we have been doing since their theory. So from next week, we shall go into market analysis. Please make sure you subscribe and like my videos. Subscribe to my channel and like my videos. And click the notification button so that when I post the next lesson, you get the notification. Please. All right. Bye-bye.